Hello everyone, welcome you all in class 10th social science classes. This is geography chapter number 1 resources and development, and this is the part 3 of this chapter. Today we are discussing about the soil, means how many kind of soil find in India and what are the different characteristics of this soil available in the different area of the country. Before starting the type of soil, first of all we see the soil profile. As you can see in the given picture that you can see the different layers of the soil. This is the different layers of the soil. We started from the surface, and when we move to the bottom of the soil area, we can see there is a different strata of color. So it's also showing the different kind of soil. Generally, in a soil profile, there is 4 horizons, or we can say 4 layers. First layer, this is called zero layer. Then second, A, third, B, and fourth one is C. So in this way, there is a 4 division, or also we can say that 3 main layers are there. Layer or horizon number A, horizon number B, and horizon number C. And the horizon 0 or the O is above the horizon A. So basically the A horizon or the A layer of soil, this is the most important soil, because all kind of cultivation of the crops, all kind of seed showing, all kind of development of the plants, sepals and all done only in this horizon A. And the O horizon, this is the most fertile part of this A horizon, which consisting humus and other bacteria contained and the mature soil. The B horizon, this is the transition zone. Also we can say the transition zone, because horizon B, it work as a transition between the A and C layers. How can we say this thing? That this B layer help to transport the material like water from the horizon A to the horizon C, and it also help to the roots of the plant, means it also help to transport the material like nutrients and the groundwater from the help of roots to the plants, means from C layer to A layer. So in this way we can say that layer B or horizon B is a transition zone between A and C. C is the first layer of the soil formation, because as you know, before the C there is a parent rock, the availability of the parent rock. So these parent rock started first to form the soil at the horizon C. So in this way we can say that C horizon, this is the first layer or first step for the soil formation. Horizon B, the transition zone between A and B, it's all help to transport the material from C to A and from A to C. And A, this is the most important horizon of the soil. All kind of plantation, all kind of cultivation, all kind of trees and saples only grow at the layer or horizon A. So this is the soil profile. Now we will discuss the different type of soil found in India one by one. What the mean of soil? The uppermost layer of the earth crust, which loose, broken and useful for the plant, this is called soil. Soil consists of mineral matter such as sand and clay, organic matter such as humus, bacteria and earthworms. So combinedly all these things make as a mature soil. How do the soil is formed? Soil is formed mainly due to the process of weathering. As you know, weathering means breaking down of rocks onto their own situation, onto their own place. So as a result of weathering, a layer of loose rock material is formed and the land surface. If the layer remain undisturbed for a long period of time, means if the layer there is no any kind of distraction by wind, by water, running water, so gradually the chemical, physical and organic changes take place in it, but the time is most important component in all the changes of chemical, physical and organic take place in the soil. These changes lead to the formation of the soil. So generally we can say the breaking down of rocks means the fragmented material of the rocks, and as the time passes this fragmented material separate in small particles, and as the pace of time there is a certain kind of chemical, physical and organic changes convert the material into the soil, and this is the process of the soil formation. There are some factors which affect the formation of soil. So we can see these factors. This is important for the questions also. Which factor affect the soil formation? First of all, climate. Whatever be the climate available in the particular area affect the formation of the soil. So climate decide the rate of weathering and type of vegetation. And weathering, we just saw this. The first priority for the formation of soil is weathering. If weathering is not held, soil can't be formed. So the prerequisite for the formation of soil is weathering. अगर weathering नहीं होगी तो soil का formation भी नहीं हो पाएगा. And climate decide the weathering. So climate directly affect the formation of soil. Topography. Topography, the land decide the accumulation of this soil. If the mountainous area, the accumulation of soil is very less. If the plain surface is there, the accumulation of soil is very high at the in a great strata or in a long depth. So as you can see in the plain area there is a huge deposit of the soil. We can find a huge layer or a thick layer of the soil in comparison to the plateau or mountainous region. Next, nature of the parent rock. Whatever be the nature of the parent rock, like we can say that black soil formed by the igneous rock, red and yellow soil formed by the rock which have the iron contained. So it means nature of parent rock, it also decide the formation of soil, texture of soil and its characteristics. Vegetation. Vegetation decide the amount of humus available in the soil. Whatever be the amount of humus, it also increase the fertility. So vegetation directly affect the fertility of the soil. Here we can see different factors like parent rock, climate, vegetation, wind also affect, activity of decomposition like bacteria and all, glaciers, organic material and temperature. So all these factors help the formation of the soil. Soil is very essential. As we know that soil, without soil we can't survive. Means as you know the producers only produce in the soil, and without producer nobody can survive on the earth's surface. So soil is very essential. Soil is very important for the survival of all living creatures. Man depends on soil directly as well as indirectly for his food, because as I told you producers produce the food and we the human being depend on the producers for meeting our food demand, meeting our food needs. So we are depend directly or indirectly on the soil for getting the food. Agriculture only be practiced in the soil. Man gets the material needed for the shelter and clothing directly or indirectly from the soil. Like cotton, we get cotton from the farms, from the soil. We get jute from the farm, from the soil. So it means the material need for shelter and clothing also directly and indirect effect by the soil. Soil are essential for the growth of forest. Without forest, we can't get the breathe air, oxygen. So for the survival, for the breathing, soil are very important. Now the first soil, there are 6 major kind of soil in India, found in India. The first soil is alluvial soil. This is the most important soil, and at the maximum area of India, this soil spreads. Characteristics. Alluvial soil is the most fertile soil and widespread also. As I told you, more than 40% of the India there is a spread of the alluvial soil. It formed due to the deposition of the fine silt called alluvium by the rivers. So alluvial soil basically deposited by the rivers. It is found in the northern plain. In northern plain we can find the huge deposit of this soil. Gujarat plain as well as coastal plains consist sand, silt and clay. These are different texture of the soil. Clay is a finest texture of the soil and we can't divide clay further. It is divided into the Khadar and Bangar. There are two kind of alluvial soil, Khadar and Bangar. Bangar is a old alluvial soil and Khadar is a new alluvial soil. Khadar is most fertile, Bangar is less fertile. New and old alluvial soils means Khadar is new and Bangar is old. It contains soil nutrients such as potash, phosphoric acid and lime. So it is fertile and good for the growth of sugarcane, wheat and pulses. Now second is black soil. So as the color is clear from its name, black soil, and this is also known as black cotton soil because black soil is very fruitful for the cotton crop. The other name of black soil is Ragur soil. Black soil also known as a Ragur soil, black cotton soil because it's black in color and very good for the cotton production. It made up of a extreme fine clay material. So that's why due to the clay material it hold too much moisture, means the moisture holding capacity is very high of this black soil and it can hold moisture for a very long time. These soils develop deep cracks in the summer, means when the soil become dry there is a cracks formation. So with the help of these cracks the aeration of the soil is done. So this kind of soil also called as self plow soil. Soil is very sticky when it get wet, and when it get wet it's swelled up. This kind of soil found in mainly Deccan Trap region of Maharashtra. So these are the different area like Maharashtra, Gujarat, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh. So in these states we can find the black soil. It is formed due to the weathering of the volcanic rocks. Volcanic rocks, as you know, the igneous rocks called as volcanic rock. So black soil is directly formed by the igneous rock, volcanic rock. Very rich in potash. These are the minerals: calcium carbonate, magnesium and lime, and poor in the phosphorus content. Third soil, this is the red soil. As you can see the color is appear to red. So the color of soil is red, as we can understand from the name only. Red soil. Red soil are formed due to the weathering of the crystalline igneous rock under low rainfall condition. Means, as you know, igneous rocks are very good sources for the different kind of metal. So the crystalline igneous rock which have the high iron content and the area should be low rainfall. In those area we can found the red soil. Means for the red soil there should be low rainfall and the rock should be igneous crystalline. Red in color because of the presence of iron in it. It is found the main area Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand. These are the important states for the red soil. Laterite soil. This is not as much good soil for the cultivation of the crops. Actually the mean of laterite, it derived from the later. Later means bricks. So basically this soil is good for the formation of bricks, not fruitful for the cultivation of crops. The word laterite originates from the Latin word, it means bricks, means the latter word means bricks. Laterite soil is formed due to the intense leaching caused by the tropical rainfall. So due to the intense leaching in the soil there is a formation, because as you know due to the leaching the important of the soil nutrition content leached out in the lower strata of the or lower horizon of the soil and the soil become unfertile. Humus content in very less because microorganisms get destroyed due to the high temperature. So there is no bacteria and there is no formation of humus, and as you know when there is no humus the soil become degrade. The soil can be cultivated by using manure and fertilizers only. As I told you there is no humus, so the soil is not as much fertile. It is good cultivation for the tea and coffee as well as cashew nut. This is important that laterite soil is although is not useful for the cultivation of other crops, but we can grow good quantity of tea, coffee and cashew in it. Found the area for the laterite soil: Kerala, Karnataka. As you know, these area are near to the equator, so they are facing tropical rainfall. Kerala, Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Madhya Pradesh and Orissa. Assam also include in the laterite soil area. Arid soil. The next soil, this is the arid, as we can see from the picture also, dry soil. There is a very scanty vegetation available here, as well as due to the high temperature and low rainfall the soil become arid or dry. Arid soil are red or brown in color. They are sandy or saline. Humus and moisture content are very less in these soils, so they can be cultivated after irrigation only, because moisture is very less due to the high temperature or low rainfall. Conker layer in soil prevent the water from the speaking underground. So due to the conker, they prevent the water to go in the underground area. Forest soil. As you can we see that forest, the soil which found in the forest area called as a forest soil, and it is very fertile because in forest area there is a too much content of the dead leaves and tree parts, so they help to formation of the humus. So the forest soil found in forest area, and it is very fertile also. Forest soil are found in hilly and mountainous region. They are loamy and silty in valley and coarser in the upper slopes. Himalaya, they suffer denudation and are acidic with low humus content. Some of area like Himalaya area, due to the low temperature the soil become acidic, and there's a, as very low temperature the bacteria can't be survive, the bacteria can't be generate. When bacteria is not there, humus can't be formed. So that's why very low humus content at the Himalaya region, because Himalaya is too much cold area. The soil found in the lower slope of the valley are very fertile, where temperature is comparatively high or normal. Land degradation. As you know, due to the overusing of the land, overusing of the soil, there is a problem of the land degradation. So different problem of the land like deforestation, industrial waste, overuse of fertilizers, quarrying, overgrazing and mining. These are the different problem of the land degradation. And one of thing, soil erosion is also a problem of the land degradation. So soil erosion we will discuss in the next module. Thank you.